Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? All right, I am so excited about doing this video because this is my Christmas Bath & Body Works candle haul, and I, to be honest, don't even know what I bought yesterday. I have this, it's so heavy. I have this huge bag right here. Here, let me get a thumbnail. I have this huge bag here of everything that I purchased yesterday. Well, was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. I have everything that I purchased in here, but I haven't looked through it since I got home. And when I was in Bath & Body Works, I was just kind of like smelling a candle. Ooh, I like that. Put it in the cart. I like that. Put it in the cart and whatever. And I light candles around the house all the time, and so I like to have my scents, not my common sense. I like to have my scents kind of make sense, if that makes sense. So, like for example, I was just like lighting some candles in the bedroom because my husband has been out of town for the weekend, and so when he comes home, I like made the bed real nice, and I have candles lit so that when he comes home, you know, it's all nice and homey and cozy and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I had this candle that I had purchased from Bath & Body Works around Halloween time. I think it's champagne, honey, and apple. And so I hadn't used it yet. So I lit that candle, but the only other two candles that we have in the bedroom are like Ocean Breeze or something. They're like summer scents. No. No, Kat, listen, Linda, that ain't gonna work, okay? So I'm gonna have to go up there after filming this video, and I'm gonna have to put one of these Christmas candles up there so that it, you know, the apple and the cinnamon and all of that kind of mixes and makes sense. And kind of like from fall, I would say like September on, all the way through about March, I like to have like kitchen scents, you know, like the apples and the cinnamons and all that kind of stuff. I also really like anything that kind of smells like Christmas trees and things like that. So anything Christmassy I love. And I have to tell you, and there's a little surprise in here, I have to tell you my favorite, so here are my favorite Bath & Body Works candles. My favorite candle of life is Champagne Toast. My second favorite candle of life, I think I might have it, no I don't have it right here. This is from last year, and this is Pumpkin Bonfire. Actually, this might have been one that I got around Halloween time, but my second favorite candle of life is Perfect Christmas, and I had even gone online to buy the spray when they like stopped selling it last year because I was so obsessed with the room spray, and it's a very like cinnamon smell. It just smells like Christmas morning. I love it so much, right? And so I got online and I couldn't find it anywhere this year. So anyway, little surprise because they had it at Bath & Body Works, and I was so excited. That's the little surprise. I was so excited that they had it. And there's actually another candle that smells almost identical to it, so I got that candle as well. But before that, I had already got on Amazon because I couldn't find it on Bath & Body Works, and I had bought this one. I think it's called 'Tis the Season or something like that. But anyway, it's an older spray. So anyway, all right, here we go. Are you guys ready? Oh, if you didn't watch my video from yesterday, which was my shopping vlog that I did with my good Judy Tanya Jean, we had so much fun, and if you guys liked that video, let me know in the comment section below. Well, so many of you were just like, oh my god, we miss Tanya. We love Tanya in your videos. You guys were so nice, so thank you so much. And maybe Tanya and I will do more videos. Maybe just going to get a fountain pop at the gas station videos, you know? But anyway, if you didn't watch my video from yesterday, I want to give a very special shout out to Abby, who was one of the managers at the Bath & Body Works that we went to. She was absolutely phenomenal, and I walked in the door and I was like smelling candles, and she goes, oh, and I like turned and I looked at her, and she goes, you're Peter Monn, right? And I go, yeah, the last time I checked, I'm pretty sure. No, she was like, you're Peter Monn, right? And I go, yeah. She goes, I watch your videos. And I go, oh my god, thank you so much. And I was like, which videos do you watch? And so she was telling me which channels that she watches and stuff like that. And she said, she's so cute. And she said, I've kind of been like wondering how I would act when this moment happened because I know that you shop at Bath & Body Works. And I said, you know what's so funny is I don't usually come to this store, which I don't. Like, that's not the store that I usually go to because it's so far away from me. And so anyway, we took some pictures together, and she gave me a big hug, and she was so friendly, and she helped me out in the store because there were some other things that I needed, which was the perfect Christmas spray. She helped me find, and she just was so awesome. And then when I checked out, she goes, I have to be the one that checks you out. I was like, all right, girl, it's okay. So anyway, so I'm gonna throw up a picture of Abby right here. She was so sweet and so nice, and you know, I think, like, for me, like, I'm such a believer in local stores, and this is obviously not. This is a chain. But when you go into a store and somebody treats you so kind and so nice, like, that, doesn't it just make the difference, you know? So anyway, so thank you, Abby. And nobody ever, like, this rarely ever happens to me, that somebody comes up to me, like, out in public and says, I watch your videos. Like, it might happen to me, like, every third month, but rarely ever. It happens to my husband more than it happens to me. People come up to him and they're like, are you Peter Monn's husband? And he's like, yeah. And my friend Tanya Jean, she was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and she was getting ready to go see a show with one of her friends, and the woman that was, like, at the ticket sale counter was like, are you Tanya Jean? And she was like, yeah. And she's like, how did you know? And she goes, from your voice. She goes, oh my God, I watch Peter's videos. And so she got Tanya Jean and her friends, like, front row seats at the show and stuff like that. But nobody ever comes up to me, so I was so thankful that Abby did. It was so sweet. So, all right, let's get into what I purchased. Oh, I was wondering what... I've been looking for this for like 3 days now, 2 days. I was like, we went to Michael's afterwards, you know, the craft store, and I bought a doormat that says Merry Christmas on it. It looks very cheap, but it was only $10. But I also bought these, I'm so addicted to these Reese's sticks. And I couldn't find them. I was like, did I throw them out? Are they still in Tanya Jean's car? Where are they? Well, I must have thrown them in the bag over there. So anyway, okay. So let's get into everything that I purchased. I'm going to go through the candles first because that will make sense. I bought 1 soap and I think 3 sprays. Now, when I was going through these candles, I literally just smelled them. There were a lot that I smelled that I just was like, this is not for me. There are so many Christmas holiday candles that they have out now. A lot of them are really, like, perfumey, whatever. I have to tell you, one of the things that was interesting to me is I was just watching Jaclyn Hill's Instagram the other day, and she was talking about how, like, if you don't like the wrap, like the paper wrap, that you can peel it off and then it's just a clear candle. And I was actually asking Abby about that in there, and she's like, yeah, a lot of people do that. She's like, they don't, you know, keep the Bath & Body Works wrapper on there. But I think it's so pretty. Why would you? That's part of why, like if you have a candle like Champagne Toast and it has 4 different covers, I like specifically buy a certain, like, the specific cover because I want that sitting in my house, but that's just me. For example, I'm going to show you this here in a second. So let me pull out my first, this is a perfect example. So the Perfect Christmas, here it is, okay. Oh my God, it smells so good. It's like cinnamon and like pine trees, and oh, you know what? I don't have my reading glasses on, or I would read to you the notes of what it is, because on the bottom of the candles, there's always the notes. But it's like cinnamon and pine trees and Christmas morning, and it smells like unwrapping presents and the hint of Santa Claus escaping up the chimney again. Oh, and the mystery and the magic of Christmas Eve. I love it so much. So anyway, this is my second favorite candle of life. But I have to tell you, they have this in like 4 different kind of like looking candles. And so this is the one that I bought. I don't know if you can tell how it shows up on camera, but it's kind of a maroonish color. And I really think it's pretty. So pretty is as pretty does. So this is the first one that I purchased. I actually think I bought like 2 or 3 perfect Christmas candles. The next one that I bought is called Tree Farm. And as you can tell, it smells like pine trees, like fir trees, and I love that smell. I think I'm going to put this in the bathroom, because it's just kind of like a clean, cleansing smell. Oh, it smells so good. This reminds me of walking through the woods in Indiana. We have a lot of woods. I grew up in the woods. It reminds me of walking through the woods with a foot or 2 of snow right before Christmas, and it's right as dusk is coming in, and the sun is getting ready to set, and you can't wait to get home and have a cup of hot chocolate. That's what that smells like to me. All right, so let's get into the next one, which is Holiday. And I think I've had Holiday before, actually. Holiday is heavily cinnamon, and I love it so much. And it smells to me like when you like put the stuff like my mom used to do. Maybe it's a little, well, I was gonna say clove, but no. Maybe clove a little bit. It reminds me of when my mom would put the spices on the stove. Do you guys remember that? Does anybody do that anymore? I feel like that's such an old school thing, but my mom would do it year after year after year, right up until she passed away. Where you put like on the stove, she would do it on Halloween, but she would also do it through the holidays, where you, on the stove, you put like all the spices and then it like makes the whole house smell good. That's what this smells like. This smells like standing in the kitchen and there's 4 or 5 people and you know, you're having like a Christmas open house and there's like 4 or 5 people standing in the around the Christmas tree, around the charcuterie board in the kitchen, eating cheese and getting some cheese dip. That's me. I'm always around the treat tray. If you want to find me at a party, I'm always around the treat tray. Partly because of my social anxiety. I don't like to be talking to a bunch of people. So if I'm in a corner stuffing my face, I'm completely fine. True story though. But you can always find me around a good charcuterie tray or a treat tray. I call them treat trays. I don't know why we got so fancy and called them charcuterie trays, but you know, they're the thing of this generation. So anyway, and the fancier the better for me, okay? I mean, I like them when they've got all kinds of, you know, like chocolate covered peanuts on there. I said peanuts, okay? I like when they have chocolate covered peanuts on there and cubed cheese and all that kind of stuff. You can keep your salami. Listen. You can keep your salami, okay? I don't need it because I don't eat meat. But anyway, so this is holiday. I love that. And I think it's so pretty, isn't it? I think this would make a really great gift for somebody because it's like candy cane covered and stuff like that. Okay. So the next one that I got is sugared snickerdoodle. Oh my God, I love snickerdoodle so much. And there's like little elves or something on here. No, there's like little Christmas trees and there's like a cat or something on here. And it just straight up smells like what you would imagine a sugared snickerdoodle will smell like. It smells straight up like a snickerdoodle. And I thought this would be so fantastic for the kitchen. I usually have like 2 opposing candles in the kitchen. So perfect for the kitchen. All right, and this is also a candle that I think like even past Christmas will make it. And we also like right on the other side of this wall here, we have a candle warmer. Do you guys know what candle warmers are? If you're looking for a good gift for somebody for Christmas, actually it was somebody that watched my videos that sent this to me, and I am like a diehard believer in this thing. I'd have like 5 of them in my house. But what they are is that you put the candle like on this thing, on the candle thing. I think there's actually candle warmers that warm from the bottom, but this one is like a light. And so you put the candle on this, and then the light like aims down, and it warms the candle, and so like it never disturbs like the candle, and it's supposed to be good for like, the air and for the candles and stuff like that anyway, and then it like puts off the scent. When I tell you this candle warmer, like when I turn it on with the candle underneath there, like it is unbelievable. Like it breaks out the scent. So anyway, the sugared snickerdoodle I think is also a candle that could probably be used throughout the year. It wouldn't just have to be like Christmas time. So, all right, let's go on to the next candle. The next candle, is another The Perfect Christmas. And it has a picture of Santa Claus on it with little stars all over it. And, oh God, I just love this one so much. I don't know what it is about this candle, but I will say this. I have like 2 of them. I have one over there by the TV, and then I had one over here last year. And I had them lit, like when I was watching Christmas movies and like wrapping presents and doing stuff like that. And maybe that's what it is, that it reminds me so much of that. So anyway, that's the Christmas tree. And then the last candle is 'Tis the Season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. And I feel like this is kind of a basic Bath & Body Works candle like cover. It's just like you can see. I mean, it's very pretty, very Christmassy. It has the gold cover tap on it. But yeah, this one is very heavily apple, a little bit of maybe cherry scent to it. Cinnamon. It's a very close second to me of The Perfect Christmas. And this is actually the spray that I bought. I think I bought it on Amazon. I don't know, because I couldn't find any of the sprays anywhere else that I wanted that were close to the Christmas, Perfect Christmas. So those are the 6 candles that I got. Then I bought 'Tis the Season hand wash, which is great because I had bought around Halloween time. I don't know when it was. I just went there with Alex's best friend, Sarah, and I bought a bunch of hand soaps. I actually bought the candle that I have upstairs, the champagne, apple, and honey. I bought that in the soap, one for the kitchen, one for upstairs in the bathroom. And I noticed this morning that the one in the bathroom upstairs is like almost out, so this is perfect for Christmas time. And then I might even have to go get more. My friend Tanya Jean, she said if this place had carts, it would be over. And she was like, because it's hard for me to carry this basket because it's so heavy, but if they had little push carts in here, something for Bath & Body Works to think about. She was like, if they had little carts in here to push around, she was like, I'd spend like $1,000. I was like, me too. So then I got the sprays, which were actually on sale that day. I think they were like $2.50. And I got 'Tis the Season, which I already have the one that I bought online. And then I bought The Perfect Christmas, which Abby helped me find. So I love these so much, you guys, these little sprays. You don't have to use a whole lot. They're like very, very strong, and they smell so Christmassy, and I love them so much. So, yep, these were the things that I purchased for Christmas around the house to get us all Christmassy. And I'm hoping that sometime in the next week, I will be able to get my front porch decorated for Christmas. I noticed that Costco has, if you watch my vlog, you'll know I already talked about this, but Costco already has the big pots that have the birch tree things in them, and the holly and the ivy and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, the line was too long that day that I was there. The line was too long, and so I had a ride waiting for me. My friend Melissa had taken me there, and so it was like all the way back to the frozen foods, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I'm hoping that I can still get some of those, and if not, I'll figure something else out. But I'm going to be decorating my front porch over the next week and making it a very cozy Christmas on the front porch. So please join me for that. And I've got some other fun videos, holiday related, over here. So anyway, if you haven't started watching my review channel, you should check out my review channel, Peter Reviews Stuff. I'm doing a lot of reviews of Christmas movies over there. And actually, I think either Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to be doing a review of the sequel to A Christmas Story with Peter Billingsley, which is called A Christmas Story Christmas, and it is on HBO Max right now. And I started watching it the other day. I'm going to finish it tonight or tomorrow. I started watching it the other day, and I was bawling so bad that I was like, this is not the movie to be watching while you're cleaning the kitchen. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.